Hi, this is Dr. Bebe, and we are going over the National Counselor Examination competencies, and we're looking at Domain 1, Professional Practice and Ethics. And today we are going to be looking at the subset of uh, letter G, Explain Counselor Agency Policies. So, for many new counselors, they work in agencies, schools, nonprofits, criminal justice, government agencies. Those are very common, especially for counselors that are just starting off their counselor work or counseling experience. And when you are working under the agency umbrella again, and then that's kind of a general term, right? Because that can mean school, nonprofit, a private practice, a government institution, or criminal justice. They may have their own policies, which is often set by their board of that organization. So, for example, if you are working for here in Dallas ISD, they have a counseling and social emotional learning department, and the board, which is elected from the different districts within the boundaries of Dallas ISD, they look over the policies, which then get sent to that department, which then gets sent to all the school counselors in the 200 plus schools of the district. So again, the policies could be because of different changes that are occurring here in Texas. There's been a great debate on what books or what subjects can be addressed with children, and if those subjects are appropriate. So many times a counselor may not agree with some of the policies, but because they are working under that employer, they have to follow those standards of the employer. Now, if the counselor were to say that they're unethical, or that they're not appropriate, then there are different means of taking that matter into addressing that, and hopefully advocating for change in order for the welfare ultimately of the client, right? That's part of the advocacy work of the counselor, and working towards social justice, especially of populations that have historically been marginalized. So it's important as a someone studying for the NCE to understand that you have legal law, you have the licensing ethical standards. So you have what is set by, let's say, the federal or state or local government. Don't have inappropriate relationships with clients or minors. Then you have the ethical standard, which the Behavior Healthcare Board here in Austin sets for the state of Texas. But also, if you're working for a specific agency, then you have also what the leadership of that agency has said as policy for employees to follow. And again, I hope that for most employees, that policy is congruent with the ethical standards of the board, and also the legal standards But that may not necessarily be the case. There could be exceptions, and it's important to understand.